Did any have in your class? I remember one university class where the professor let us choose our partner. I chose the other introverted yet very projects are about learning. As a bonus, most jobs I know about do performance evaluations individually, so you aren't relying on someone else for how well you do. I'm sure some jobs are different and some teachers/profs are different, but my experiences with group projects have been almost exclusively negative. I was lucky once to have a prof that was understanding of troublesome group members and marked us individually, and lucky twice to have group members that did a good job. I was undiagnosed with ASD then. They were hell for me. The popular kids would go off the other tables and then ask me why I didn't do anything to help them. The other kids would just do what they wanted to do and leave me to do the rest. And of course the "we're not mocking you, we're questioning you and laughing at your answers" type of questions. People suck. I also felt and still feel very strongly that group projects in the academic setting should absolutely be abolished, and if I had the ultimate power to make it so, I most certainly would. In my case, it wasn't even a matter of my degree of introversion, but the simple fact that I was always a very serious and hardworking student throughout all my years in school, middle, high, and college, and especially in college I would wind up in groups with lazy students who wouldn't do their share of the work. The absolute worst was a mother who was always using her baby as the excuse for always showing up late or not at all to the group meetings, and also never having done the homework. Then I would wind up having to do triple the work to make sure that the lazy student didn't screw up my grade point average. In the case of that mother, a few months into my post-college job, she also applied to my department. Believe me, the minute I found out that lazy do-nothing was under consideration, I made sure the boss knew all about my experiences with her in college, and she did not get hired. Cons: responsibility to others. Pros: you get to be useful and your abilities are recognized. Yes, I absolutely hated it. However, I did find it an incredibly useful experience for once I entered the workforce. So much of the professional world is being randomly thrown into groups. I do think some teachers in school do a better job actually teaching group work skills rather than just throwing people into the deep end. But I did luck out to have some teachers that gave a firmer structure for group work to allow us to actually learn how to work in a group without the problem of "none of my group mates will talk to me." Doing group work in school isn't the issue, poorly structured group assignments are. But the same can be said for teachers who give any kind of poorly structured assignment. I'm curious, how did those teachers teach this? I'm 23 and still don't know how to handle a group after I graduated. Did these teachers already assign each person a job to do? Basically yes. At least at the younger ages. The best teachers will adjust how they organize group work to the needs of their students, and different age groups are going to on average need different levels of support. At younger ages, teachers would assign individual people in the group specific tasks. The group work would then be done in the classroom with the teacher overseeing and making corrections/giving prompts as needed. As students gain more comfort with group work, the teacher will slowly pull back their involvement so that more of the organization is done by the students themselves and more of the work is done on their own time away from the teacher. Again, the best teachers will monitor how the groups are functioning. If they are doing it right, they will spot groups that are excluding some of their group members and make them actually include everyone. They will spot students that are naturally more withdrawn and give them the right support to help them find ways to be involved. I'll definitely admit that well.
I ain't finna front, came up from the bottom when they thought that I